1 year ago, Toby Collyer was starting Europa League games for Man United. He was trusted against Rangers, he was partnered with Casemiro, and for a brief moment he looked like a genuine part of United's midfield rotation. Now he's 22, coming off an injury-hit loan, and he has just completed another move away from Old Trafford. Toby Collyer is officially a Hull City player until the end of the season, and this time it's not speculation, it's not interest, it's done. And Collyer himself is calling it a challenge. He's talking about high-energy football, hard work, and proving himself again in the Championship. So what actually happened? How do you go from Europa League starter to bouncing between loans in 12 months? And is this Hull City move a reset button or the beginning of the end for his Man United career? Because Collyer's development arc is one of the strangest we've seen from a United Academy midfielder in years. He was praised for his intelligence, physicality and his discipline. He was trusted in real games. Then suddenly, he was criticised, sidelined, injured and sent out on loan twice in the same season. Now, Hull City, 4th in the Championship and chasing promotion, have taken him in. And the player says he's ready for the fight. So today we're asking one question. What does this move really mean for Toby Collyer? Let's deal with the West Brom loan first, because that is where things started to unravel. On paper, it made sense. Championship football, a physical league, a team that needed structure and energy in midfield. In reality, it never worked. Collyer played limited minutes, the rhythm never came, and the main reason was not form, it was injury. A calf problem disrupted the entire spell. United recalled him in December, and when he returned to Carrington, he was not fully fit and not even making matchday squads. That tells you everything about how broken that loan period was. There was also the uncomfortable public criticism. Ruben Amorim questioned his readiness during that spell, and once that happens, the direction of travel is usually clear. But here's the part people forget. When Collyer did play, he was fine, disciplined, positionally sound, and he even managed an assist during that loan. The issue was simple. You cannot develop if your body will not let you, and United did not recall him because he failed. They recalled him because the situation failed him. This is where the story changes. Hull City have been interested in Collyer since the summer. He chose West Brom back then, now he's chosen Hull, and this time the move is done. Hull are 4th in the Championship. They are in the playoff places and they are in a promotion fight, and Collyer has been very clear about why he's there. He's talked about the manager's style, high energy, high output. He said it suits his game. He has talked about the Championship being hectic, demanding, and the perfect place to improve. He said his target is simple: get out, play as many minutes as possible, challenge himself, and he said something else that matters. He will always work hard for the badge and for the fans. Tactically, it makes sense too. Hull want intensity in midfield, they want legs, they want pressing and discipline, and that is Collyer's profile. Unlike West Brom, this is not a recovery loan, this is a competitive loan. This is a pressure environment, and that is exactly what he needs. The only lingering question is fitness. That calf injury has slowed him down, so he might not explode into the team straight away. But the pathway is clear. If he stays fit, he plays. Let's zoom out again. Collyer came through the academy and ended up with 13 senior appearances for United. His standout moment was that Europa League game against Rangers alongside Casemiro. He was never hyped like Menu. He was never flashy. But coaches trusted him because he understands the game. He reads space, he holds position, he does the unglamorous work. At one point, he looked like a future squad midfielder. Then the context shifted. United did not have Europe and minutes disappeared. Menu took off, Casemiro stayed, and Collyer slipped down the list. No new midfielders even came in after Eriksen left, and still, he was not a priority. That tells you a lot. Now, United are watching him from a distance. His future is being written away from Old Trafford, not at it. Let's be honest, this loan feels decisive. If Collyer stays fit, plays regularly and helps Hull in a promotion push, the narrative changes quickly. A 22-year-old midfielder who survives the Championship, handles pressure and stays available becomes useful. Maybe not as a starter at United, but as a squad option, maybe a rotation player, or at worst, a valuable asset in the market. But if injuries hit again or he cannot impose himself, then the writing is probably on the wall. United will move on and his career will continue somewhere else. That is not failure, that is football. But this is the window, he said it himself. He wants minutes, he wants a challenge, he wants to improve, and now he has it.